Hey guys. So, I've been doing better. Um, I think it might be because I have a hard time finding people like me where I live. And I went to this um Cinco de Mayo event. I know it's not actually Cinco de Mayo yet, but I think that everybody's just doing all of the events this weekend because everybody works on Monday. And I I never felt more alone when I was there. I I feel like the I'm always the white girl in the Mexican crowd. And I wish I could just tell them somehow that I grew up with all of my Mexican family. I didn't really grow up with my white part of my family. And I wish I could tell them that I belong as much as they do. But yeah, sometimes I forget that I do belong at those events. Um, but I saw this comment on Twitter today, and I'm gonna call it Twitter because I'm that old. I'm not calling it X. I don't like calling it X. Um, it said that how how do you how do you stop being shy in your 20s or something like that? How do you stop being shy after being shy all your life? And I'm probably not the best one to talk about that because I'd still say that I am shy at times. But I think the biggest thing you can do is number one, um, if you can't make any friends because you just feel so unconfident, you feel like there's nothing connecting you with everybody else, do what I did and research about your culture, research about, for me, it was dance styles, and just looking up, where can I find people like me who are also Latina or Latino or Latinx, whatever you want to call them. And they also like dancing in this specific genre that I like. And you don't have to go to all of them. You don't have to show up to all the events. You don't have to go out of your way to be social at these events. All you have to do is what I do is I put all of them on my calendar, on my Google Calendar, just so I can remember that there's gonna be an event this day. And then depending on the day, if I'm having a more depressed day, I'm probably not gonna go. I'll take it off my calendar then. But I'll just take it off the calendar on the day of. I won't take it off before. Because otherwise you might feel better later and you might want to go to the party. And I just choose one or two of those out of the list I've created, and I just go to them. And you do get a sense of belonging, whether people accept you there or not. You feel like you belong because that's the way you were raised, that's the culture that you're a part of. And it also just feels good, if you know how to dance or whatever, then you can just show how good at dancing you are. And sooner or later you'll make acquaintances with people, or you'll find people that were at an event that you went to before, and you don't have to go up to them. They usually just come up to you and they're like, hey, I saw you here before, do you want to exchange Instagrams or phone numbers or something? So that's the biggest way. And the second way I'd say to stop being shy is to read books. Read just a lot of books about like whatever disorder you may have, like if it's depressive disorder, if it's anxiety disorder, if it's just a book about being like an introvert or shy. Like just read the book and you'll feel like you are not alone in being shy. And you can also get tips in the book about how to stop being shy and how to, I mean, not really stop being shy, but to like make yourself look less shy. Like, just like find ways to make friends and stuff like that. Like the book I'm reading now, I've shown it on here like 5 times already. But it's called I Hate You, Don't Leave Me. And all of these sticky notes in there are parts of the book that I have highlighted because I can go back to those highlighted parts and see this is the part about why I am such an angry person sometimes. And I can read it and I can be like, oh, I guess I'm having one of those moments, you know? Like, I don't know, it just gives you, like, not an excuse for the way you are, but it, like, gives you, like, a reason for the way you are. And the third thing, I'd say, goes along with reading books. Watching YouTube videos, like, I like to watch No Longer Human. I like to watch this other guy named John, who also posts like videos like struggling to like find connections or whatever, and how they feel alone. And watching those videos can help you feel not as alone, because and sometimes you can laugh at those videos because you're like, this person is the same as me, but like maybe they're worse off than you, or maybe they're better off than you or something. You can just laugh at them and be like, I know what to do now. Or I went through that, or whatever. Like, I was watching this video and the guy was talking about how he felt so alone because he thinks that everybody's just like on their phones now, and we have like trouble communicating more with people like in our age group. And I laughed at that because like I'm at the point where I used to think like that. I used to think that I was like the only one that dealt with those thoughts, and I felt like I was gonna be like forever alone with struggling with these problems. And watching YouTube videos has helped me realize that I am not alone. And however corny that may sound, it does give you like a sense of like accomplishment if you like try and make yourself better, basically. So yeah, that's the third thing. Yeah, fourth thing, therapy. I know I only said there was 2 things that help, but talking to a therapist that specializes with whatever you're struggling with, even if it's just like cognitive behavioral therapy, you can still gain a lot from that, because basically what they do in CBT therapy is you tell them what's going on, and they say, oh, I feel so sorry that you're going through this, which comforts you. And then the second thing they do is they suggest ways to, like, dissolve that issue or ways to get over it. And I feel like that's helpful for me because I feel like I'm stuck a lot of the time. And in reality, I probably could have just Googled this, but I probably could have, like, Googled, like, what should I do if my teacher isn't accepting the fact I'm autistic and implementing accommodations. But I could also say that to, like, my therapist, and I could probably get a lot better advice from my therapist because she knows me and she knows, like, what I might do if, like, she gives me advice. So that's the difference between Googling it and just seeing a therapist. So yeah. And then I've been trying to, like, I kind of, like, stayed away from everybody for, like, a year to, like, change the way I look or whatever because I didn't like the way I looked before. And after the year, I realized I should have, like, remained in contact with the people that I knew were also bullied like me throughout school or whatever. But basically, like, during that year, I just, like, went no contact with everybody. I just got rid of all my social media. And the thing is, though, remaining in contact with people who went through similar experiences and need to vent about it is a good thing because it helps you out, it helps them out. It's like a mutual friendship. I don't know what they call it. It's not mutual friendship, but it's like a back and forth friendship. I guess it is mutual friendship. I don't know. But the friendship basically helps out both you and the person that you're talking to. So that's all my tips for this video. And that's it for now. I just gotta say, though, it's been so hot here, and I had to order, like, all of the stuff for summer on Amazon because I don't have, like, anything here for the summertime except for, like, a couple pairs of shorts or whatever. And so I had to get, like, sunglasses because my eyes keep getting red, and I had to get sunscreen because I'm already getting sunburnt, and I just had to get a few other things too. So yeah, I feel like the weather is as bipolar as I am. But yeah, that's my tips for shy people.